Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Avengers Tower for another epic stream here on the Den of Nerds Live. And yes, today is our spoiler stream for Marvel's What If Episode 3. So we're going to be talking full spoilers for that. I'm pretty excited. I liked the episode. I love the show, frankly, so I'm pretty excited to get into that. So we'll go over all the different spoiler stuff. I want to see what you guys are thinking about the episode. And then from there, we will get into some other stuff. There's other stuff going on, of course. I think there's still a lot of hype about Spider-Man, still a lot of questions, a lot of things to get into with regards to all of that. So we'll talk about some of that stuff as well. And yeah, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing out there? Let me know in chat right away. How are you guys doing? And I want to start today by admitting something. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I legitimately just realized that Shang-Chi is not until next week. So maybe you were one of the people that all throughout the week, I was saying like, oh my God, it's going to be an epic week. We got the trailer. We got What If Episode 3. And then we're going to see Shang-Chi. I was literally on the couch with Elisa this morning being like, holy cow, can't wait. Can't wait to see Shang-Chi tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Yeah. So that happened. Pretty fantastic stuff. Pretty fantastic stuff. So anyway, let's get into this, guys. Let's talk about What If. I would like to know a couple of things right away. First of all, what would you rate this episode? What would you rate the episode? You guys let me know. What would you rate this here episode? Out of 10, of course. Let me know. What would you rate the episode? We know this week in JST, next week in real time. Say what? Ooh, look, some 9s, 8, 9. Yeah, I did. I had you confused. Yeah. I'd have to pay $105 for me to 2 friends to see Shang-Chi. What? Ryan, what? Can you elaborate on that? -10? Holy cow. So some people didn't like it. Okay. I see what you're saying. I get it. I of course loved it, but I understand. Pretty high stuff. Yeah, pretty high. Ryan, what the heck, man? Explain it to me. Kevin says a 4. Okay. All right. Right on. Still watching the episode. Should I bounce? Well, we are going to get into spoilers, bruh. So, I don't know. Maybe by the time you're done. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know how far along you are in the episode. Emo Joe says, my least favorite so far, but still good. Okay. All right. So, only Dolby Digital available for after work. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. So I loved this episode. I thought it was really cool. This was maybe the first episode, however, that I did feel what people were talking about as far as the pacing. It did move at a very quick clip to me. And because you're doing so much in this episode, I could have used a little bit more breathing room in some of these situations. However, I will say that the concept of this episode was fantastic, and I think the writing team and just everybody over there deserves just another big pat on the back, man. Pretty phenomenal stuff what they're able to do with this. I would say the second episode is my favorite so far, and then I really like the Captain Carter episode. And this one might be just right there with the Captain Carter episode, maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower, depending on how I'm feeling, but a pretty phenomenal episode. So we have Nick Fury, and he's going to recruit Iron Man with Natasha Romanoff. Okay, now this was a pretty cool scene. He asks him to exit the donut. I thought that was pretty wild, right? And you get the classic Stark scene from, I believe this was this at the end of Iron Man 1 post-credit scene? No, the Iron Man 1 post-credit scene is him coming to meet him in Stark Tower. This was a scene from Iron Man 2, I believe. God, we got to do an MCU rewatch just so I can get back fully understanding all this stuff and being really crisp on it. You know what I mean? So he goes over here. He's having a discussion with the homie, and of course we got the disease coming from the thing that's in his chest, and they go to give him the antidote, and he freaking dies, dude. It was crazy. Like, it was absolutely crazy. I thought it was really cool, dude. I was like, whoa, okay. So they're just going to kill Stark like that? Like, that's That's kind of amazing. And I think at first we're all like, yeah, dude, Natasha just killed him, right? So the one thing I really liked about the episode was you go in and, like, at first, like, again, I was really like, dude, it's Natasha. She's the one killing everybody. This is crazy. You know what I mean? You have Uatu explaining what the normal Avengers were like. Then you get a little bit of that Thor flavor. You know, Coulson talking about the hammer over there, Tuesday, right? And so it's Nick Fury's bad week. And Natasha's being picked up, of course, because she just killed freaking Iron Man, according to S.H.I.E.L.D., you know what I mean? So, pretty wild stuff. And she escapes, right? Beating up all the dudes. We saw this kind of teased out in the trailer or whatever. I thought the action was incredible, though. She was great. And then, talking about Thor, you've got Hawkeye, and he literally kills the dude, right? Now, there's some stuff that happens before that, like mainly Nick Fury realizes that the thing that's connecting the different people is the fact that they're a part of the Avengers Initiative, right? And then you have Clint Barton aiming up an arrow at Goldilocks here. Aiming up a arrow at Goldilocks. And I saw many people saying last night and just online in general, they're like, wait a minute, how does Clint kill Thor with an arrow? You know what I mean? And I think the answer is that Thor at this point is mortal, right? His power was taken away, and the arrow shoots before he can pick up the hammer. Now, once this happened, I switched into thinking that the person responsible was Loki. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be Loki. Loki's taking out the Avengers. And at first, like, the way my head was going with it, I was like, dude, okay, so this is what happened. This may be the timeline that Loki was promised. Remember, he was promised a timeline where he could have won and ruled over everything, right? So I felt like maybe Kang or somebody had told him about the Avengers in advance, and he was going to take out the Avengers, right? So I was like, dude, okay, so, dude, it's Loki, right? You know, it's Loki. Loki's going to be taking him out. And then Clint gets taken in, and they go to check on Clint, and he gone too. He gone as well. And again, I really thought at this point it was Loki. I was like, who else could get in there? Like, who else could be doing this? You know what I mean? And, you know, spoiler alert, I had no idea of how they were going to explain it later on, right? So, pretty crazy. And Fury's figuring it out, you know, trying to figure it out. And then we got something that I thought was such a treat. Such a treat. Going back to the Incredible Hulk movie, Betty Ross, Bruce Banner. So cool, man. So cool to see Betty again. I liked it a lot. And the scenes with, you know, her and Natasha, and then obviously they figure out that it's Bruce, right? Natasha figures out that he's dead. He's like, who do I have to kill? And we get the Bruce reveal. And I felt like this was really well handled. Really cool. And really well handled. Then you got the homie Loki showing up. And when he showed up and when he came in, and by the way, please smash the like button, guys, just to get the video out there. There are a lot of fans of What If. I don't think What If is the most popular show out there right now. Our What If streams and our What If videos tend to do a little bit, you know, not as good as some of our other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. But please smash the like button if you like What If and you like this content, right? So when he came down, I was actually even more sure that it was Loki. I was like, oh, dude, this is his plan all along. Like, this is how he's going to justify invading, and invading with an Asgardian army way better than the freaking Thanos baddies, you know, the Chitauri. So I thought this was like clear evidence that he set this whole thing up, that he was going to be taking them out, and that Earth was in trouble, right? We get a fun little action-y scene here. He's got the Casket of 1,000 Winters. You know, he's blasting them. Super cool stuff, man. Love the visuals. And then we cut back to Hulk. And actually, it's kind of in the middle of this. Like, these two sequences are happening at the same time. So they're sort of cutting back and forth between what I remember as a fantastic sequence in the original Hulk movie. And, you know, I love the Hulk. You know what I mean? Love Hulk. Love Hulk. Excited whenever we see the Hulk rage out and start to do rage monster stuff. It's always a fun time for me. So I was excited about this. And he gets shot with something, right? Like, he gets shot with something and then he transforms. And I was like, what are they going to do here? You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do? And he hulks out, and he's doing the smash thing, you know, while Loki's freezing everybody. He's doing the smashy McSmasher thing. And then, dude, like, this was crazy. Hulk starts, like, expanding and stuff, and you're like, what is happening here? You know? And then he literally explodes. And I was like, damn. Like, I guess Hulk can die, you know? And everybody was like, Hulk can't die, you know what I mean? And then they kill him. It's crazy, dude. It was super fun. I think that's something that a lot of fans pointed out as well, where they were like, dude, that is crazy. I never thought you could kill the Hulk. What an interesting way to do that. And then, boom. It happens, right? You have Natasha. And I loved this scene, right? What's your password? Steve, I love Steve, or something like that. Because we know Coulson's such a fanboy of Steve Rogers, right? And Romanoff figures out that it's about hope. Okay? It's about hope. And then she gets taken out, right? She's getting whooped on. I don't know if she's dead or not, but she's getting whooped on. You know what I mean? And then, like, Nick Fury kind of puts it together, I think. And he has a strategy that I thought was really, really interesting. So he goes and he talks to the Destroyer. He ends up talking to Loki. And then we have the scene at the end, Hope Van Dyne, and we have the reveal, big time spoiler alert, the reveal of who was actually killing the Avengers. And it was freaking Hank Pym. Hank Pym as Yellow Jacket. And dude, I loved this. I thought this was so interesting. Such good writing. Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming at all. And man, was it crazy. Like, and look at how, like he looks undone. You know what I mean? Like, he looks like he's unhinged, going crazy. Absolutely love it, dude. And look, as someone that's a big fan of the comics, right? Like, it kind of sucked that Hank Pym was from a generation past, and we didn't see a lot of Hank Pym in the modern day Avengers. More stuff with him and Stark, you know, just more stuff in general. In the comics, Hank is the one that designs Ultron. He creates Ultron, not Tony Stark, right? And so it was very cool to see Hank Pym get sort of a little bit more shine, if you will. And I thought he was perfect as this villain, dude. Perfect as this villain. And then you get the explanation, of course, of how it all went down. And it just makes sense. Like, he flies into the Hulk. And he throws, like, a Pym particle thing. Like, here, this sequence. Like, he throws a Pym particle. He hits Hawkeye's finger. Boom. Releasing the arrow. Boom. Right? He went into his brain and just scrambled his brain there. He flies into Hulk. And then check this out. He throws one of the Pym particle things that blow things up into his heart. Pretty smart. So I guess that's how you got to kill the Hulk. You know what I mean? Look at that screenshot, dude. You ever get caught on a bad pause on a video? Happens to me all the time. It's pretty rough here. It's a pretty rough looking one. So, yeah, and you have a explodey Hulk, right? And Natasha getting whooped on. So, they resolve it, and I thought it was really cool the way that they did this, because he's fighting him, and I almost knew immediately it was Loki, because I was like, dude, there's no way that he's going to actually be able to punch him and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you're very strong when you're in the tiny form. So I was like, dude, there's no way. There's no way this is actually Nick Fury just fighting him. And then, like, yeah, it's revealed to be Loki. Pretty brilliant plan. But it ends on a pretty bizarre note. Because what ends up happening is Loki ends up coming in, and this is like after all these heroes are dead and stuff, and he comes in and basically does his speech, and in some really weird way, Loki has won, as he is now in charge, seemingly, of all of Midgard. And this is Loki's realm now. And we get all the dead Avengers here, and yet it ends with Nick Fury and Captain Marvel about to get Steve Rogers out of the ice, it seems like. Okay? So, a couple of different crazy things about this. It really, to me, blew the show wide open in the sense that I could see in the first 2 episodes that maybe they were within the same universe, right? And we had some debate amongst ourselves as far as what exactly is going on. This one is clearly a different universe, right? And now I'm actually thinking that the other one, the Star-Lord one, might have been its own universe as well. Because, we see the Captain America shield, we see the Thor hammer in the episode 2. In this one, all the Avengers are dead, including Thor, so it can't be the one that Thor's at. We don't see Captain Carter, and we have Steve Rogers' shield in the ice. So this must be a universe in which Steve Rogers was actually put into the ice, right? So I'm not sure exactly how this is all going to shake out, but it does 2 really interesting things. It, on the one hand, it sort of makes it, and it makes you understand that, wow, like these are actually separate universes, at least some of them are, and there's going to be a converging of these universes. But on the flip side of this, and I think this actually might damage, not necessarily damage the show, but damage the draw to the show for some people, is that it also kind of makes it feel like it's less important to the MCU. Like this episode in particular was a hell of a fun ride. But it's way different than anything in the MCU. It doesn't seem to be connected to the other episodes either. And so on some level, I'm just curious, like, for the pacing of the overall show. And this was something I heard from people, like Paul kind of indicated, Paul from Heavy Spoilers had indicated to me that he loved the second episode, but the third one went a weird way for him. You know what I mean? It went a weird way for him. And I think this might have something to do with the fact that it really feels like its own separate thing. And I don't know how it's all going to tie together, right? And so, last week and even week 1, it seems like maybe later on in the show, we'll revisit those storylines and have them actually like paid off and explained and that kind of stuff. Because otherwise, there's just so many open threads, dude. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many open, unanswered questions, open threads. Like, I really don't know. But again, just from the murder mystery perspective, dudes, and just having a good freaking time, bro, this show's where it's at, man. Like, I'm very satisfied with the show. Love the show. And really, really excited about where we're going from here. So let's kind of leave it there for now. We'll get into Q&A, and we'll talk about some other things that are going on in the nerdy world. But before we get into Q&A, I do want to say that we're doing a Nerd Coin store drop. Okay, so if you got Nerd Coin, it's a give back reward system that we give to people that support us. If you give us a super chat, you get a little Nerd Coin. If you become a member, you get some Nerd Coin. You subscribe to the channel, you get some Nerd Coin. It's a way to give back to you guys. If you go to denofnerdslive.com, there's a video that explains a little bit about what Nerd Coin is, and there's a store. There's things available on the store, and we're gonna drop some stuff later on that store for folks. Okay. So I want to show you some of the items just because I'm a big old nerd and I love this stuff, man. It's really fun. So check this out. Heir to the Empire, Black Series, Luke Skywalker with a Ysalamari in it, dude. Picked this up at GameStop yesterday. This is awesome. I'll probably put this on the store for like 40,000 Nerd Coin. And so if you got 40,000 Nerd Coin, You might be able to pick this up later today. Woo! Look at that thing shine. Man, that thing is nice. If you're excited about What If and you really like What If, look at this, dude. The Hydra Stomper Big Pop. Probably put this up for like 50, 60,000 nerd coin later today. Whoo, boy, oh boy. Pick this thing up. This thing is juicy looking, man. This thing is exciting. Never mind. I'm keeping it. And exclusive GameStop Funko Pop artist Deadpool selling out across the country. And we'll have one of these drop on the Nerd Coin store as well. So if you're a member, stay tuned to the Discord and also to the community tab here, because I'm going to give you guys like a 10-minute warning before we drop it on the store. Otherwise, you got to stay on denofnerdslive.com and just refresh the page all day until you find those items out there. So make sure you check that on out. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, let's get into the Q's and the A's, guys. I'll do some of the super chats that we have, and then also we'll hang in the chat for a little bit. As far as videos for the rest of the day, I'm going to do. I gotta watch the gallery still. I have not watched the gallery episode of The Mandalorian. People were saying it is awesome, so I want to watch that later, and I'll do a little reaction video to that. And then I'm also gonna do a video, unfortunately, talking about the delay of Venom 2 and the possibility that this means Spider-Man's is getting delayed as well. I don't know. I don't want it to be, but I want to do a little research, talk about it, and think about it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's get into these super chats. Will says, for the $5 holla, I had a bad feeling it was Ant-Man after Thor's death, but I didn't make sense because Scott didn't have the suit yet. Totally forgot about Hank Pym. Yeah. Fair point, brother. Fair point. I didn't see it coming at all. And I don't know exactly why, but like, dude, yeah, Ant-Man and Hank Pym totally off my radar. Maybe it's just because it wasn't in any of the marketing material or anything like that, and I didn't even see, like, I haven't seen Ant-Man or like any of the Ant-Man people in the What If stuff, so I was like, dang, that's really interesting. So yeah, appreciate the support, brother. Nikki with a $5 holla says, literally everyone else gets to have a different outcome for their lives in What If, except for Loki. Destined to only care about the same thing. Smack my head. Well, I mean, he's a little bit different in this one, but yeah, he's pretty much the same, and he actually wins, though. So I think that if you are a Loki stan, then maybe you could be pumped that he actually won the day and that he now rules Midgard. Kind of interesting. But, yeah, appreciate the support. Peter Parker says with a $10 holla, this was by far the best episode of this show yet. I loved every minute. The story had me hooked, and I loved how they show how dangerous Ant-Man can be. Finally, What If steps it up. I'm here for it. That's interesting, brother. And again, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the support. I'm interested in that take. I wonder how many people share that opinion with you. It's kind of interesting to see how folks respond to the different episodes. And in general, people responding to the show has been kind of interesting as well. Just because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's necessarily slapping the way that the other Marvel shows slap. Could just be that it's animation. Could be that people are discounting the fact that it's connected. Can't really blame people for that because they're not necessarily, making that obvious or promoting it. But yeah, it's very cool. I'm loving the show, so I'm glad that you're loving it too, man. And we're gonna do watch parties. We're gonna keep doing those watch parties. We're still doing those watch parties. You know what I mean? Love doing those watch parties. By the way, we have exclusive merchandise for What If on our Teespring store, or I guess our Spring store now. That's what they're calling it. So that is only going to be available for the duration of What If. So you got like 5 more weeks, I believe. Maybe 6 more weeks until that merchandise goes away, and we will be reminding you throughout that. And look, that stuff's selling well. People love that design, man. So check it out. Renee with a $5 holla says, just wanting some nerd coin. Thanks for all the great content you provide, Josh. Don't tell my wife about this and take my money. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate you, bro. I do want to say, too, so we started this week doing members-only streams at noon after the morning stream, okay? Now, Wednesdays are a little bit different, so we don't do one of those, obviously, on Wednesdays. But tomorrow, Thursday, at noon, we're going to be streaming for just Nerd Avengers, And, again, check the community tab, check the Discord. Discord helps out a lot just because YouTube sucks with notifications. So go to the Discord. But tomorrow, we're going to be reading comics. I'm going to bring some comics up on the screen, and we're going to start reading Time Runs Out. Jonathan Hickman's epic-ass run of Time Runs Out, and then we'll read the Jonathan Hickman Secret Wars after that. So maybe we'll do 1, 2, maybe 3 issues tomorrow. We'll see. But if you're interested in that kind of stuff, make sure you come by at noon tomorrow. We'll be reading comics together. And then Friday for the Nerd Avengers Prime members, we're going at noon as well. What this means, though, is no stream on Saturday. No stream on Saturday. So, John Van Gelderand Jr. with a $5 holla says, the first 2 episodes were enjoyable, but this one had me hooked. By far my most favorite What If episode yet. Dude, that's great to hear. I'm glad people are loving it like that, man. I really like the episode a lot. I personally like the second one a little bit more, but hey, man, different strokes, different folks. It's a fun show. It's a fun show, and I think it's gonna be very binge worthy too. You know what I mean? I don't want to pop here. Yeah. Somebody pointed out on Twitter, like, dude, what were you talking about? RF Gaming Channel with a $5 holla says, can I get an advance on next month's member bonus nerd coin, Papa Josh? I needs me that Hydra Stompers. Take my money. Well, I got to be honest with you. I don't know if we still haven't figured out an easy way to do extra nerd coin for the members. So for now, like, honestly, I don't even know if we can do the extra nerd coin each month for the members. I still want to do it, but I need to figure out a way to do it because, dude, we have like 700 members, and I cannot go in there and individually do that. It's too crazy. So for now, man, I'm sort of withdrawing the extra nerd coin. And that's just, look, until I can figure out a better way to do it, and I have a couple strategies on how we could do it. But for now, like, I don't know, man. It's too difficult. Like, there's got to be a better way to do it. Like, what I wish we could do is I wish that the cloud bot would work on members only streams, because then we could do one members only stream and we get as many nerd vendors as we can into that stream. And then I can give coin to everybody that's watching the stream live, but I can't do that when the stream's unlisted, which is what we want to do with the members. So it's kind of a kerfuffle, to be honest with you. So look, man, I apologize. And Nerdcoin is in beta. It's in a beta mode right now. So there's some changes happening. Like, we're taking away the ability to make Nerdcoin on the Discord. No longer going to be a thing. And yeah, there's for now, we're taking away the extra coin for each member. I know it sucks, but honestly, we have to figure out a way to do it, man. I can't be spending like hours and hours each month going in and individually trying to figure that out for everybody. So I apologize, brother. I apologize about that. Maybe the best I could do is bring gambling back every once in a while. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a thing. Michael Smith says, what if we'll give a fix for your connective tissue issues? Watcher will act as Fury, assembling multiverse Avengers in response to multiverse breaking. I believe that, actually. I actually think that will be the way they go with it. But, you know, there's just not as many signs of it yet. You know, for now, it's just, man, I'm not butthurt by it at all, because I do think it's eventually going to happen, and I think the show has a good pace and it's got some good stuff happening to it. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it could be hurting the draw for the show. You know what I mean? Just being honest. I feel like it could be hurting the draw for the show. Carl says, let's talk Mando Gallery. Loved it. This is the way. I haven't seen it yet, bro. Carl, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to probably watch it after this. I'm going to record, like I said, I'm going to record a video talking about Venom 2 being delayed, talking about the possibility of Spider-Man being delayed and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, kind of sucks, but gonna have to talk about it. And then after that, I will then talk about the Mando Gallery. I gotta watch it. Don't tell Josh about Plo Koon. No, I saw the Plo Koon stuff. Yeah. This house is a prison. Bring to gambling, man. Yes, gambling. Yes, gambling. NNR for Saturday. I think actually we will be able to bring that back, Jedi. I think we will be able to bring that back for sure. So yeah, those are the videos we're gonna do. We're gonna do a video about Venom 2, and then I'm gonna watch the gallery. Guys, my gallery reaction will probably come back, or will drop later tonight, like 5 or 6. Yeah. Dude, yeah, I love NNR too, and I think it's a good format. I was thinking about it. I was like, this is a good week to do it. A lot of cool news. We can go over the official view counts of the Spider-Man trailer. We can talk about all the different things that people are saying. You know what I mean? So, what? That's sick, Nikki. That's awesome. Thank you, Gavin. Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love tonight. Please gamble today, Papa Josh. Oh my God, dude! If I turn gambling on right now, it will destroy the chat. It'll take over. The gambling is taking over. I want to hear Josh talk NFTs too. Yeah, man. Yo, Ryan. Okay, let's two things. Two things. You guys just gave me 2 juicy things to talk about. And I'm ADD AF, so I don't know what to. What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? You got the Rogue variant? Can we talk about Doc destroying Twitch on his stream? Oh yeah. I hope he wins. I hope he wins a massive lawsuit against them. I hope he takes them for like $50 million. I do. Because he's right. Like, it's not like he got out of it or whatever, and streaming's just streaming's not as solid for him, and it's just, dude, YouTube streaming is just weird, right? We talk about it all the time. Guys, they don't even put the right shit on our streams. You know what I mean? They don't even put the right thumbnails. YouTube constantly screwing this up, constantly screwing streaming up, right? Now, I think they're working on stuff for the back end of this year, maybe into next year, and I think streaming on YouTube has a big future. That's why we're all here in the tower, baby. You know, we started doing this in 2020. We saw the writing on the wall. We were like, dude, streaming's the future. We be in here, you know? But he was shoved off that other platform, okay? And his money has been hurt just on face because of that. But also, there's certain streamers that can't stream with him because of the Twitch thing. There are brands that don't want to work with him because of the mystery around the ban and all the possibilities of it. And so his income and his ability to push that brand has been massively diminished. And I think the reason's probably bullshit, dude. And I hope he wins a massive lawsuit there. So, and then Peter Parker says, bro, if they push back Spider-Man after teasing us with that amazing trailer, I'm going to lose it, my guy. Bro, I'm going to lose it too. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to lose it too. But we'll see. Okay, let's talk about 2 other things. NFTs. Let's talk about NFTs real quick. And some of y'all are like, what's going on with NFTs? I don't even understand. And apparently Jon Favreau talks about NFTs on the gallery episode. I'm excited to hear him talk about that. Unless he's shitting on them, and then I'm going to be upset. But then, yeah, so we had the comic book drop, ladies and gentlemen. And let me see if I got my book. Oh, I still have 1 order pending. Okay, let me see something here. So did y'all put a 1 into the chat if you guys are on VV and you're starting to collect the NFTs? Y'all on VV? Y'all on VV or what? What's up, Sean? So I did get the drop. Today. I got the Hickman comic. I got the one yesterday. And I haven't got any super rares or anything like that. Did any of you guys get any of the super rare stuff or any of the extra rare stuff? Just signed up yesterday? Right on. It's morning here in the States, Sean. Indeed. So I was able to get in on that, and I'm having a great time. And dude, like it is changing the space. Like we're watching stuff change right in front of us. I think it's awesome. Shout out to all the people that got in early on some of this stuff. And a couple of Nerd Avengers got some of the VV NFTs with Nerdcoin. They bought I have some extras, and I put them out there on the Nerdcoin store, and different folks got them. Jedi Mike got one, and I think Stevie got one as well. So it's kind of just another fun way for us to kind of give back to the community. But yeah, I'm having a blast with that kind of stuff, and I'm excited about the future with NFTs because we want to do NFT projects, we want to do a metaverse, we want to do fun stuff with our community, and it's just I think it's the future, and it's really, really cool. So there's that. Now the other thing that's dope, and I see you, Amethyst Bendu, and I'll answer that in just a second, bruh. Dude, the Gauntlet shit looks dope, but it's not on OpenSea at all. It's like, is it only on Rarible? I don't fully understand that. But yeah, dude, I love Boss Logic. I got 2 Boss Logic signed prints on my wall over here. You know what I mean? I love Boss Logic. So I'll check that out. But the other thing, Future Revolutions. Man, I played Future Revolutions last night. Put a 1 into the chat if you played some Future Revolutions. If you pre-ordered it, if you've been having fun. I know Ryan's been playing it. What level are you, Ryan? What level are you, Ryan? Am I about to get upset? What level are you, bruh? Gauntlets are only on OpenSea. Aw, thanks, bro. That's very kind. You're level 1, Ryan? That's sad. No, but you're Strange level 5? Dude, that's sick. Never heard of her? Ryan's got to start over, eh? Do you have to start over, Ryan, or not? Too broke for games. William, I understand. I understand. You got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure you can eat. You got to make sure you can nerd out and all that, so it's all good. Dude, I love this game, dude. I was playing it last night. It really drew me in. I think it's fun. By the way, it uses the concept of the convergence and the multiverse. And very interesting. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow at noon with all the Nerd Avengers. But, dude, I'm telling y'all, like, we're heading towards, and I think they're going to use this convergence thing. I think that is still going to be a big part of the Secret Wars that we get. I know, the Jim Shooter stuff is real. They're obviously going to pull from that book as well. But I think they're going to be pulling from Hickman's stuff as well. It's very cool, very exciting stuff. And the game sort of shows that Marvel and the Marvel concepts and just all of these different gaming companies and people that license Marvel stuff, they're all looking in that direction. And I think there's a reason for it. Yeah, dude, the Gauntlet project seems sick. I don't fully understand it, but let's see here. The Amethyst Bendu, with a very generous $10 holla, says, this reminds me of the Batman/Justice League movie when they start getting taken out by Batman's contingency plans. Not the best, but I really liked it. Yeah, right on, brother. Yeah, I love that run. That's a Dwight McDuffie story, I believe. Batman Doom. Batman Doom or Batman Doomed or something like that. Dude, that story is awesome. And a great animated movie if you've never seen it. A great animated movie. So definitely you guys should be checking that out. That was sick. And I appreciate the support, brother. Hawkeye is being slept on. 100%, Sean. 100%. Hawkeye's about to be dope, bro. But I heard it had some real connection to Spider-Man. And so I'm really hoping that Spider-Man No Way Home doesn't get delayed. By the way, I got to go get a haircut, dude. My hair is driving me crazy. Driving me absolutely crazy. You watched Doom 2 nights ago? Dude, that's sick. I love that movie, man. Okay, cool. Rexington, hit me up on Discord. Send me a direct message on Discord. Because I would love to know more. And I like Boss Logic, dude. He's such a kind, cool dude. Great digital artist. I'm excited for his success. So, yeah. Wakanda Forever is filming now, too. I know. And they got a little Riri Williams action going on. They got Shuri and Okoye with some new digs. Looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. I'm kind of into it. Widow's opening story in Revolutions is dope AF. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Go get a haircut, right, meow? I'll probably get it today. Today's gonna be a lighter day for us, you know? Like we've been going ham, you know, on Spider-Man content. By the way, if you're a Prime member, we're gonna talk more about the videos this week, what went right, what went wrong, what is going on with YouTube. Like, YouTube's ever changing and stuff, and we've had a lot of fun approaching the content. And yesterday we had the Mephisto video for the Spider-Man thing, and it was doing really poorly at first. We changed the thumbnail and the title, and now it's doing much better. But the other video we dropped yesterday is not doing that well, and it's kind of interesting to me. Like, is there just super? Is it the fact that like there's so much saturation of Spider-Man and that trailer content, or is it the fact that most of the folks that are watching content like ours are actually like way ahead of the curve, right? There's not like a ton of normies that watch the Den of fucking Nerds. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. Like, not a lot of normies are watching. We get them, and we bring the normies in, and then they become swarmies, and then they become sweats. It's that's the Nerdvenger way. But what I'm saying is, I wonder if there's just not as much interest in breaking down certain aspects of the trailer, or taking an angle on the trailer, because what the people that follow us really want to talk about is like, what's the stuff that's not in the trailer? What's the stuff you're hearing? What are the rumors out there? What's the speculation? Is Miles Morales going to be on it? And et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to keep an eye on it regardless. I love this game. I love trying to figure this out. And I love trying to improve the content and do all that kind of stuff. So fun stuff. And we'll talk about that Friday at noon. We'll talk about that Friday if you're a Prime member. So pretty exciting stuff. Oh, Sean, welcome to the Nerdvengers Prime level, man. I appreciate that. You could definitely go. I highly recommend everybody that is a Nerdvenger member to go to the Discord and link your account so that you can get access to the Nerdvengers channel and then the Prime channel. I was in the Prime channel yesterday talking about YouTube stuff, just kind of hanging out with people. And I try to be more active on the Discord. With the website stuff coming up and then the Discord, I'm trying to figure out a balance of where do we put content? How do we, do some of this stuff via Discord and have that be its own thing? But then heavily lean into our BBS website and that content as well. So a lot of stuff kind of in flux, things that we're working on, et cetera, but it's fun. Let's see here. Space Wolf Lounge, very generous $5 holla, says, I think NFT are the future. That X-Men comic quadrupled in price hours after they came out. I can't believe this is a new wave. Also, take my money. Dude, yeah. Yeah. For sure, bro. The very first one, I think, is still selling. The rare one is selling for $3,000, basically. And that's now, bro. You know what I mean? Think about... Like, if I think VV is a great app for the entire NFT space, for the entire crypto space, because it makes it so accessible to people, which is really one of the key things that's missing with a lot of other NFT projects. Like, bro, okay, like I could just talk about that forever because it is horrible out there trying to like buy stuff with Ethereum and MetaMask and shit. Like, it's legitimately one of the worst experiences I've ever had as a consumer. Like, it's real fucking bad, right? But it is absolutely the technology that is going to play a very central role in like collecting and digital. We're all going to be hanging out in metaverses. We're all going to be hanging out more online. I mean, that's what we're doing already, but I'm talking about like in a much more tangible way. Digital VR environments, VR meetings, all kinds of different stuff. And within that digital world, which is going to be a combo of augmented reality and virtual reality, within that world, all the stuff that we love as humans, like collectibles, swag, social signaling to other people, all of that stuff is going to cross over into the digital world. And with collectibles and comics and pop culture stuff, it's the perfect fit, dude. Like, it's the perfect fit for that. And yeah, it is wild how some people are making bank already off of these comics, and they're selling out within like a minute, 2 minutes. I've only been able to get 2 copies. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The app kind of sucks in my opinion sometimes, though. Well, it definitely can get better. It can definitely improve, but I think at a base level it is worlds ahead of a lot of other NFT projects. Favreau talks about securing that NFT media, by the way. It's the future, baby. And by the way, we have one Den of Nerds NFT. The very first Den of Nerds NFT. The only one that we have minted so far. And one of the Nerd Avengers, Charlie Donahue, is the owner, I think, still, of that NFT. Yeah. You got the House of X today? Beautiful, bro. I got two of them. I think only one of them got delivered so far, though. Let's see. Yeah, I still have one order pending. And there's still 221 of the secret rares left. There's still 800 of the ultra rare. And there's still 1,400 of the rare. And 2,000 of the uncommon. Because all I got's common so far. But I will say this. Even if you're just doing... Trin. If you only got commons, though, the mint number still makes it more valuable. So the lower the mint number, the higher in value your book's going to go for. So the lowest one I have is the New Mutants yesterday. I got one yesterday. Let's see here. Yeah, mint number 2,510. And the rest of mine are like in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50,000s of mint numbers, right? So New Mutants number 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. Mint number 2,510. That's probably the most valuable one that I have. You know what I mean? What? Stormy? That's horrible, bro. I'm cool on living like the humans in Wall-E. A little bit of that, too. I mean, I still think you need to be strong. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to hit the gym later. I think you need to have... You want your body to be... Look, we just haven't evolved past that. The body needs to be worked. You know, you need to work the body in order to have the mind as clear as it can be, right? So, it is what it is, bro. What the hell is this? Man, it's just wild out there. Sent me a DM regarding the gauntlets, and whenever you get the time to look, Josh, no rush, though. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. This what-if-ish is crazy. Dan, it really is, huh? Yeah. Don't overstress. Don't overstress you back. 30 minutes of meditation while walking burns those calories. That's true. That's very true. F Warner Brothers and F YouTube, not a single notification in over a week. Bro, I know. And then, like, I reach out to YouTube about this, and they do nothing, dude. They're like, well, did you know that people could have to turn on notifications? Like, yes, I fucking know that. You're literally the least helpful company ever. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be a partnership. I'm in the partner program. Feels pretty fucking unpartner to me. Feels like I'm on my own out here. You know what I mean? Jeez, man. Dude, I'm excited for Shang-Chi. I can't wait, dude. There's some people out there seeing it like 3 or 4 times already. What is this crap? What is this crap, man? Anyway, probably going to... I received a notification when you liked my comment. That's cool. True. I got a Fantastic Four and a New Mutants on the aftermarket. Around 20,000 mint numbers. Dope, bro. Dope. Shang... Who? Yeah. I think we're going to see a new Steve Rogers by Avengers 6, and they will be the Multiverse Avengers different. Or, that's very possible. That's very possible. Do I like What If? I love What If, bro. I think it's so cool. I think it's such a fun show. I'm a big fan. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Dang, I need some tacos. I'm starving as well. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get some food and try to drop a Venom 2 update vid. It'll be like real quick, just kind of updating you guys, talking about the unfortunate reality of the world out there with theaters. Kind of wild. And then I'm gonna watch the gallery episode and give a take on that. So nice. Somebody gets to watch it tomorrow. That's sick. That Spidey Wave 2 Kirsch is gonna erase my bank account. Wave 2 merch? Yeah. I got you, Scott. I got you. I don't like Venom movies, but I think they suck, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I like it. Restore the Snyder shit, says DC Fandom. Hey, I'm a big fan of Snyder, man. I'm a big fan of Snyder. I would love to see the Avengers and Thanos team up. That would be fun. They could do like an Infinity... what was the Infinity Watch? That was kind of a fun story in the comics. So maybe they could do something like that with Thanos. You know what I mean? Be kind of fun. Whoa. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I saw some fun stuff going on out there. Fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. All right, guys. Gonna get on out of here. What did y'all think of the Warner Brothers CinemaCon presentation? I mean, I didn't hear... I just heard about it secondhand, right? Seems cool. The Batman, I don't know about the Batman, bro. I'm really interested to see how fans feel about that. You know what I mean? I have no... I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty wild. Yeah. Okay, everybody, we're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the love. Make sure you are, I guess, just checking back to the channel. Like I said, 10:30, that's morning streams all throughout the week. But Wednesday, we bump them to noon because Wednesday is going to be the day when all the different things come out on Disney+. So we're going to be doing watch parties very early in the morning. And so these noon streams are going to be the ones that happen on Wednesdays. We'll be back at it at a regular scheduled time tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. And yeah. Okay, guys. Much love. Much love. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Did everybody go? Is everything all right? Are we alone? Is it just you and I? Is it just us? I feel like being lazy today, guys. You know? We've been busting our ass on this content. I'm trying to just play this freaking new mobile game all day, bruh. Trying to just play this mobile game all day, you know? But unfortunately, I still got some stuff to do. You know, still got some stuff to do today. But love you guys. Appreciate the support, man. What a time to be a nerd, you know? It's good stuff. Yeah. All right, everybody. Take care of yourselves, man. I hope you guys have an incredible day. I hope you check out some of the content. But honestly, just, find some joy, man. It's such a crazy world out there. So many weird things happening, man. Just get out there. Just find something you love, man. I think that's what it's about. Nerd venging, Just find something you love and go all in on it. Just get absorbed. Forget about some of the stuff that's going on. It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.